Welcome to Corporals Corner. Tonight we're going to party like it's 1999 and spend the night inside of a military pup tent, more commonly referred to as a shelter half. So stick around, we have an outstanding show coming up. Alright, about 10 months ago I filmed 2 videos on gear loadouts. The first one was on the Marine Corps gear loadout from the 1990s on the Alice Pack, and the second one was 782 gear or Deuce gear or the Y harness. And both of those were outstanding. If you haven't seen those videos, go ahead and click at the icon at the top of the screen and take you to both those videos. I'll also toss them inside the description box. Now since those videos popped off, people have asked me several times, hey man, take that gear out and do an overnighter. Well guess what? Today's that day. Let's go ahead and set up that shelter. In a nutshell, here's how it broke down. That tent over there is comprised of 2 shelter halves. Each Marine was issued a shelter half, between 5 and 6 aluminum stakes, and 3 tent poles. The combined weight was at least 5 pounds. Now taking 2 of those cotton canvas shelter halves, it makes 1 tent. So what you had to do is partner up with somebody, preferably somebody that you liked, otherwise it'd be a hazing good time, and go ahead and partner up and put that tent together. And we're going to break that down right now. Alright, so far so good. We're looking outstanding, as usual. Now, if you notice on that type of shelter, we have two guylines, one in the front, one in the back. Here's my opinion on these. Throughout my time in the Marine Corps, back when we used these, mid to late 90s, most of them were probably 20, 30, 40 years old then, and half of them were missing the guylines. So are they needed? Not really. But if you choose to hook them up, you can hook them up internally or externally, meaning on the inside or the outside. On the inside, you're going to have more crap to deal with. On the outside, could be a tripping hazard. Alright, as you can see, it is not bigger on the inside. However, there's still enough room here for two full-size adults. I can lay here on my side or my back. I can get into the old Burt Reynolds. And I'll be good to go. Now, the one major drawback of cotton canvas is that it's not waterproof, it's water resistant. And what tends to happen is if you brush up against something on one of these walls or the front and back doors for a prolonged period of time during a rainstorm, the water tends to seep through and it begins to weep on the inside. So, can these be treated with something? Sure, but why go through all that? There's plenty of other healthy options this day and age for tarps and tents. I'd go with one of those. Alright, so some of you viewers are watching this and you're like, oh hell no, that thing's a death trap and there's no bottom. Keep in mind, this type of shelter system was not made for comfort. It was made to get in there, rack ops, get some Z's, and then get back out there in the field. So with that mindset, there's still things you can do to boost morale. One thing I want to do is I don't want that tent off the ground. I don't want to fly that tent. I want that air gap completely sealed. So there's things that I can do. I can build a dirt mound around it. I can pull those side walls all the way down and pound those stakes all the way in. Another thing I can do is I can build a trench around this to facilitate water runoff. The true secret to this is you want this thing as tight as possible, covered and aligned, and looking outstanding. I don't know about you, but all that hard work made me hungry. Break into the old butt pack. Please be Chili Mac. Please be Chili Mac. Please be Chili Mac. Southwest beef and black beans. F it. We'll improvise. I'll make some. This is a forged trivet from Self Reliance Outfitters. See how small that is? It's actually adjustable. You adjust it by opening and closing it to the size of your bush pot or skillet. Place it over your coals and you're in business. Looks like we have some time to kill, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my bed set up. We're working with an isomat. Now it's great for eliminating that conduction or your body's contact with that cold ground, but that's about it. Comfort level, my opinion, 10 being the best, 0 being the worst. It's probably a half. Sucks. No way around that though. But along with that, I have my military sleep system. We have our green bag, which is a Ranger bag. It's for warmer weather, ready for about 30 degrees. We have a black bag. Now, using the green bag inside the black bag, along with the Gore-Tex outer shell, supposedly will bring you around 0 degrees. But, is what it is. Green bag, black bag, Gore-Tex shell. Outstanding. Look at that. And now for the taste test. Hell yeah. Still missing one key ingredient. Tabasco. Load that baby up. Perfect. Tell you what. Can't beat this. Well, maybe some Motrin for dessert. Let's see what we got. Look at that. It's not 800 milligrams, but take about 4 or 6 or 10 of these, be good to go. Got my old school gear, 782 gear, Alice Pack loadout, in woodland camis, and eating chili mac. God, I feel born again. Gonna eat till I'm full, light that fire back up, and enjoy my night. Oh man. Sit my fat butt on a rock or something. Now that chili mac hit the spot, tell you what. Sitting here like this, all tired now, full stomach, fat and happy. Man. Doesn't matter how crappy life is, how bad things get. You can always come out here, just relax. I mean, this is during the week. What's today, like a, what day is it? Like Wednesday or something? I don't know. Lost track. Just when you're unemployed, every day's a Friday. But my point is, just doing something simple as this. Just getting out for the evening, lighting the fire, just letting down, giving 0 Fs. Tomorrow's going to be a better day. And then every day after that is just going to keep on getting better and better and better. I'm actually kind of looking forward to getting inside that rack. I mean, it's been a while since I actually slept in something like this, probably 20 years. So I'm looking forward to it. See how that pans out. Although that half-inch thick iso mat probably kill me, just saying. But, you know, that's how much I love you guys, doing it for you. I don't know, man. It's 2020. Got the whole year ahead of us. It's going to be a good year. Really good year. Well, enough of me rambling. I'm going to watch this fire, let it die out, and I'm going to bed. man, tell you what. Oh. That was a rough night. That was a rough night. That isomat sucked. But still alive. Man. That tastes like crap. Ugh. No. Ugh. Welcome back. Last night was difficult, but still outstanding. Let's go ahead and have a quick after action report and talk about the isomat first. The isomat. Looking at the big picture, did it perform the way it's supposed to? Meaning, keep conduction from my body, or that cold ground that was about 28 degrees from whisking my body heat away? Yes, it did. Thumbs up. Was it comfortable? Hell no. Sucked. Sucked 20 years ago. Sucks now. There's been vast improvements, and using that, you can see why. Horrible. My hips are actually sore from tossing and turning all night. Sucked. Nothing else to say. Sucked. The military sleep system. The green bag in the black bag in the bivy bag is supposed to be around 0 degrees. And I believe it. I was actually hot last night. Had to actually open it up and unzip it and vent. But putting it all together, coming out here, I haven't camped like that in 20 years, and it was good. Get out here, relive the old days, the good old days. They're gone, but not forgotten, and I'm still here. So, as usual, all the gear in this video can be found on my Amazon influencer page, with the exception of that trivet. It can be found on my Self-Reliance Outfitters influencer page. I'll put both those links in my description box. Please do me that favor, hit that like and subscribe button, then ring that notification bell. Once you ring that bell, please select all notifications. And as always, thank you for your comments, views, and support. Thanks for watching. Get out in the field, have some fun. I'm going to catch you next time.